This is going to be a love reading for the dates from February 9th until March 9th. This is through Valentine's Day. Although it is a commercial holiday, the energies should be swirling and moving around. So let's find out. Pick a pile starting from the left to the right. We have, for pile number 1, Galactic Love. For pile number 2, Inner Alchemy. And for pile number 3, Mystical Journey. I'll see you in your readings. Love you. Hi, guys. Dream here with a love reading. I know. When do I ever do that? Well, I figure since Valentine's Day is coming up, even though it's very commercial, that energy is still shifting during that time. And I figured, why not do a pick one, pick a deck, pick a pile for your love reading. For the first one, we've got Galactic Love. Okay. And it says, I am filled with galactic love, and I share the love with everyone I meet. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. So if you're feeling this one, that'll be pile number 1. Okay. Why do the letters have to be so small? Okay. The second one, Inner Alchemy. Inner Alchemy. All right. It says, so I transform challenges into opportunities, harnessing my inner alchemy for growth. All right. And then the third one, the fawn. How cute is this? Could be a doe, but it looks like a fawn. I mean, it's got the freckles and everything, right? The little, yeah, I think it's a fawn. And it says, I am on a it's mystical journey, by the way. So I am on a mystical journey, and each step brings me closer to my true self. So whichever pile you chose, get ready for those now. And I'll see you in a minute. All right, pile number 1. Hi. And you chose Galactic Love. All right. And let me try again to read this. It says, I am filled with galactic love, and I share this love with everyone I meet. That's so very sweet. I love that energy. And yes, okay, we're going to be using the stained glass deck, okay, tarot deck, and it's beautiful. I know if you guys watch me, you've seen it, and it's a lovely deck. Uh, I've already shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them again. I've already blessed them and asked Spirit's guidance for love from February now until March, the same time. So the next 4 weeks, okay? This is through Valentine's Day. And like I said, I know that this is a very commercial holiday, but in the same regard, it also changes the energy of people everywhere. So let's start, shall we? All right. So what can you tell me about galactic love, Spirit? And let me split the deck. She said split the deck. That's what we're going to do. All right. So first card up is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Lovely. All right. We'll go over everything. Don't worry. The Hermit. Yeah, this is making sense. All right. And the third one is 4 of Cups. Okay. And the fourth is the 9 of Swords. Yeah. All right. And number 5, the Lovers. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And number 6 is the Chariot. All right. Well, let's find out what we're looking at here. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles is planning, progress, remembering, reflection, right? Diligence. I think this is saying that in the past, uh, your love life has been tumultuous. You look back and you remember how it has been for you before. And I have to agree. It seems like with the cards here on the table now, that after whatever you've gone through in love before, you went within uh, to discover things about yourself, um, and you leveled up. Um, you decided that you were going to pick another path, that you were going to pick yourself, and that love, that galactic love that you have for everyone, it was your turn to receive some of that. And in the time of self reflection, I think you ignored a lot of offers, uh, people who may have been interested, uh, but you were in reflecting. You were in reflective mode, looking back on everything that you've been through and dealing with your shadows at that time. You were trying to alchemize that, right? The Nine of Wands. You felt like all the loves in your life, all the times that you've been in love in your past, makes you hesitate, makes you not feel like you're going to succeed in relationships. So you stop yourself mentally, you block yourself from feeling any kind of feelings for anyone because you are afraid. Um, and you realize that fear is your own. You know this. I mean, I can see that you know it. It wouldn't come out. These cards wouldn't be here if it weren't how you feel about it. So you know that you trapped yourself uh, by not trusting anyone, including yourself, about your own feelings. But what Spirit is saying is, it's going to find you anyway. It's going to happen again. And hopefully by this time, you'll have worked out, all of these inner feelings that you're dealing with about love. So I think that the Lovers is literally the Lovers this time and not a choice. I think that it's coming. It's headed your way, and it's going to be soon. Um, and it's going to be her in a hurry, like it'll be quick. Um, see, literally, the Chariot in all decks is actually still. It's not moving, but it is a vehicle for something else. So I think that you know this person already. I think they're already in your energy. I think that you haven't really noticed them. Okay. And the reason why you haven't noticed them is because you're busy. You're busy working on you. All right. And the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, it's looking back on the past, remembering, right? Remembering everything that you've gone through. And you're going to use that knowledge um, instead of it being painful and holding you back. I think you're going to let it take you to places with someone new. All right, I think that's what this is saying. I really believe this. Let's get some white cards for you, some advice. First off, it's in limbo, right? This is where you're at now when it comes to love because you don't know whether or not you can trust how you feel. I think that you're trying to be grateful and thankful, right? I think you've prayed for someone to love you. You've prayed to the universe, you've asked for it, and you're just trying to be grateful for what you have now. Um, I think in your imagination, there's some great love that uh, hasn't, it just hasn't worked. Nothing has come to you yet. Not the kind of thing that you're looking for has not landed in your lap yet. But I think what the cards are saying is it's about to. It's about to. It's about to pop off. You feel like everyone in your past relationships has been very selfish. Maybe what you did, I feel like as an empath, we attract a lot of narcissistic people. We attract those same cycles over and over again so that we learn lessons from them. And I think you're finally learning your lesson, although you're worried. I mean, you have worry about it still that you may attract another narcissist, someone that expects, so much from you. And you're not about to beg or ask. But what you are doing is saying, look, universe, like, I'm working on me, right? And I want somebody that's working on themselves as well. I want somebody that's at my level. And I think that's what, and also that's got their finances in order, because you know that you're bound for greatness. You know it. Um, your voice drives me crazy. This is what you need to hear. You need to hear stuff like this, something that makes you feel uh, special, right? Yeah, you're very selective. You're very, very selective. You're wary, okay? And you're choosy. And like I said, you want that energy exchange that uh, is going to be on the same level as you. So be selective. That's a good idea. This is going to happen soon. Okay, soon. Period. So you're going to have a choice to make. All right, let's get some little kitty cards. These things are so cute, right? They're so adorable. All right, what do you think? Oh, this one spit out. The Five of Wands. This is, that's so the Five of Wands. It is inner and outer conflict, but I think this is about your inner conflict and whether or not you can handle. Um, you don't want to have to go through the same cycle again. But I think you're more aware now of that cycle. So I don't think that that's going to happen, if that makes sense. Here's one. The Emperor. Yeah, you're attracting someone stable who's got their shit and their finances and everything together, who is the boss, right? Who is um, dead to rights. Like, yeah, he's exactly what, or she, they are exactly who you are. It's exactly, exactly, right? But again, the Seven of Pentacles is coming out, and the Seven of Pentacles is looking back and remembering. Okay, and I think you're too much in your head about it. I think that the Seven of Cups is talking about choices, and these choices that you're making, that you're going to have, some of them are going to be illusions. Some of them are going to be, hey, are you going to take, the bait again? Are you going to repeat this cycle? And I think you're going to use your discernment on that. I don't think that's going to happen for you. The Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is, this is going to happen. Maybe you're going to meet this person through work or something that you do, or maybe something creative that you do, a hobby, or yeah, you're gonna, it's somewhere where you share your creative visions with others. Last card is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. Yep. The Eight of Cups. Lovely. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is you're going to make the right decision. You're going to walk away from things that do not serve you. Be careful. Just use your intuition. Don't let things be too hidden from you. Open your heart and receive the abundance that is already yours. I know that you love yourself now. And it says right on your Galactic Love card that you share this love with others. So, as long as you can tell the difference between an act and the real thing, I think you'll be fine. And I think you've learned your lesson. So, I think that'll be it for our first reading. Congratulations on your new love that's coming in. I think that they'll be very good for you. Dream loves you, Spirit loves you, and God loves you. Peace out. Welcome, pile number 2, and you chose inner. What does that say? Inner alchemy. You chose inner alchemy, and the inner alchemy says, "I transform challenges into opportunities, harnessing my inner alchemy for growth." So I think what this is saying is that you've been working on you, and we're going to find out if you're ready for a love offer or if love is anywhere on the horizon for you. Let's find out, shall we? Now, I've already blessed the cards and I've already prayed over them, and I've asked Spirit to show us what is in the cards for love, for your love reading from February until March. Thank you, Spirit, for all the wisdom and guidance and God and the universe and all of that. Thank you so much. Now let's split the deck. Good job. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. This is perfect because it says inner alchemy, and what comes up? The alchemy card. That's perfect. Yeah, Spirit knows. Spirit knows. All right, let's see what was. Ooh, in the past position, we have poverty. I think that this is you in love. You have looked and you have found them wanting. It just didn't work out. And there were a lot of reasons for that. And I think that a lot of that has to do with the way you were treated. You were treated like an outcast, like you know how in this card. Look, I mean, there's this one person in front and a person in the back, like limping behind, and I think that's you. I think that you're trying to follow and chase down the love that you thought you wanted, but it always ended up not being quite so great for you. Next up is Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is showing off your beautiful art or whatever you create to some people who either appreciate it or don't. And I think in this manner, you were never really appreciated for what you brought to the table, which was your true self. And so you would change yourself for people. And I think what Spirit is saying is that this is the past, and we can alchemize that. We can change and learn from our past, right? And know that we don't have to bring it into the future. With the Fool, he's going on a brand new journey. He's discovering himself. He's learning about the, all of it. He's learning about life through experience, right? Through first experiences. And that's what you've done all your life is every journey was a full journey for you. Everything that you've gone through, you've thrown yourself over the cliff, so to speak. And yeah. So the Hierophant, yeah. Uh, this is like legal, like maybe maybe previous marriages. Um, this is teaching morality, education, yeah, tradition. You've learned from those around you um, about what love is, and that means that you didn't know. You really didn't understand it because all you saw was what they were portraying. Now, what people show to the world and what really goes on behind closed doors. Now, they're different. So, this could be about your parents. Maybe you watched your parents as a child, as a beginner, and you were like, yeah, they seem great. Um, but then as you've grown older, you realize that nothing is perfect. And though it may look, traditional uh, from the outside, there's things that you didn't know about relationships. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. King of Swords. I think that this is a clarification of sorts. This is learning the truth about the matter, like about what love really is. Okay, and the Tower. Um, yeah, this is big changes. Um, your idea of love falling to the ground in burning ashes, debris. It crumbled down around you. It did not work out the way you planned it. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. You decided you're just going to work on you, on your inner knowing. You made yourself a choice. And in doing so, you closed off your mind to the idea of love. Um, you are open now. You're open to it now. Um, you're open minded about it. You're receptive. Um, these could be new methods that you have or are incorporating into your everyday life that you hope will spill onto the next relationship you may have. Um, that's good. Yeah, your mind is set. Your mindset is I'm not going to accept anything that you're not going to accept this, right? You can't have somebody that's selfish. Um, you've been rejected a lot, and you know that you want somebody that's an equal, someone who has sympathy, empathy, intuition, love, right? Um, who understands you. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think that you're really afraid that you'll be chasing it again, and you don't want to do that. And I understand. I get that. I understand. I love that. I love when I say it, it comes out. It's so funny to me. Uh, you still think about how uh, it ended with the last relationship, uh, the real love, right? And you're saying, you know, that there was a judgment on that. You want somebody that's going to show up for you. And last one. Yeah, you want to be on the same page as someone, right? Someone that'll never let you go. You want forever with someone, and it hasn't happened yet. Okay, so let's find out. Let's see if Spirit will give us an answer on if that's going to happen anytime soon. Spirit, is pile number 2 going to find love soon? Let's please answer about love for pile two. Pile number two, love for the next 4 weeks, please. We understand what happened in the past. Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is a new passionate beginning. So there we go. There's your answer. I feel like someone is going to reach out to you and they're going to ask you how you feel about things, if you'd be interested in having a coffee or something along those lines. Now, tell me more about this person that's going to reach out with this Ace of Wands. And this could be, look, Ace of Wands is a very sexual card, and it could pertain to the male appendage, if you get my drift. So just a little insight in that card for you. Tell me more about this. Yeah, the sun. You're going to gain clarity. I think if you give it a chance, you might surprise yourself on what you really know. I think this person with this Ace of Wands is going to surprise you. Okay, it's going to be a big surprise for you because you're not expecting it. You're obviously working on yourself. You're journeying back to the beginning and alchemizing your fears. Look at this, the Ace of Cups. Okay, yes. The Ace of Cups is a loving beginning, something with a lot of emotions. I think you're going to feel this very deeply, and it's going to scare you a little, I think. And but you're also going to realize that fear in this way is your friend. You can alchemize it. Like, we're going to keep going back to that, because you can alchemize fear and turn it into something beautiful. Okay, so just realize where the fear is coming from, and there you go. Justice, yes. You will have justice in this. You're gonna find what you're looking for. It is right around the corner. Tell me when this might happen, please, Spirit. Give me a timeline for this, please. Thank you. I really should be using the other cards for this answer. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, well, in divine timing, honey. Okay, and it is going to happen in the next 4 weeks, because that's what the reading is about. So just be aware that someone is coming into your energy in the next 4 weeks that is going to offer you something interesting. Something interesting. Not just a wand either. We're talking illumination here, okay? Yeah, he's the King of Pentacles. This is who's coming in. Right? Stable, sturdy, okay, has his finances in order, can take care of himself, and can take care of you if need be. And he's going to be very studious about how you feel. So I think that's going to do it for pile number 2. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I'm going to say. Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. And God loves you. Peace out. All right. Pile number 3. You chose Mystical Journey, right? And the words on this, these tiny words on this say, I am on a mystical journey, and each step brings me closer to my true self. I think you're looking within to find out who you really are. Now let's see what comes out in the cards, shall we? So far, these readings have gone very well, and let's see about love. 4, I've already put the intentions in. Let's find out about love for pile number 3, from the date of today, from 4 weeks from now in March. Thank you so much, Spirit. Show me love for pile number 3. Is there love? Or tell me about what pile number 3 has gone through first. How about that in love? Let's hear about their past first, because that's how we usually do. Let's find out about the past. What do you think, Spirit? There's one. It flipped. Okay. Strength. Yeah. You have a lot of inner strength, obviously. With this mystical journey, you went on a journey to find out about you and how much you've endured. This is you looking back on how much strength you've gained from everything that you've gone through in love. And I love that because you found yourself. I love that. Next, the moon, right? There are still some things hidden from you. The path is unclear, but the wolf and the dog, one is our uh, domesticated self and one is our wild side, right? So there are two sides to you. Both are very strong, but the moon hides things in its shadows. So I think you're facing your shadows and you're finding strength in those shadows, which is amazing. And this journey that you've been on, discovering yourself, you have found that you've got a lot hidden in there when it comes to love, and that you're chasing instead of attracting. And I'm getting that from the strength card, and the moon, really, because the wild side, right? That I believe that was you as you were younger, and now you've kind of grown into this domesticated animal. Like, I know that sounds weird, but what I mean is, and I love that there's a moon, that there's a full moon here on this card as well. Um, what I mean by domesticated is that you've come to understand, um, and you've grown to love yourself and know your own strengths and weaknesses, right? The high priestess, exactly. A higher knowing, an understanding of your own inner workings, right? Intuition. You have really strong intuition. Um, Nobody's fooling you, all right? And even though the moon is out here, it doesn't exactly mean that today. It doesn't really mean that it's hidden. It's that you found it. You found yourself. You found the things that were hidden, especially the strength. And next up is the magician. Yes. Okay. Hello. What we want in our lives, we know we can get, and you are no different. You are the high priestess. You know that whatever you can imagine, you will create. So if you're looking for love, which I don't think you are, I don't think you're searching for it. I think that you're on a journey to search for yourself. That mystical journey that you're on is a self discovery. And that self discovery has led you to understanding that you don't have to chase, you attract. You attract with your strength, your inner knowing, your, grown self. As the high priestess, with your intuition and your ability to make your imagination real, you know that you will attract eventually the wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune is, a brand new cycle. And in this reading, it is about love. So this cycle, this love cycle that you are attracting, uh, it's all about knowing yourself, um, and attracting abundance, being able to birth into life some beautiful, enhanced version of the love that you have for yourself. So you just want someone who's going to love you for the empress that you've become. I love that. All right. This is telling me a lot. Let's get some white cards. All right. Embrace. I like this. It just pops out of the deck. You embrace your own wild side and your domesticated side, right? You understand that what you contribute to a relationship, you're also going to get back. And if you're loving yourself like this, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that all 6 of these are major arcana. Now, this is the most powerful reading I've ever seen, ever. I've never in my life drawn out 6 major arcana for a single reading, ever. Not back to back, never. So, wow. Okay, so whatever this mystical journey you've been on has really opened your mind and your spirit up, and your intuition. So wow. And yeah, this is this is your prayer. This is your prayer. And I think you've learned to forgive yourself on past decisions because you've found your strength, right? You've realized that you can be both the wolf and the dog. And you have gained intuition. You've embraced yourself as the magician, as the empress, as the high priestess, and realize that you have strength in your weaknesses. Uh, they make you you. So I love that. I love that. All right, tell me more about the love for pile number 3, please. Uh, yeah, you have a knowing in the inner workings uh, of your higher self, right? Your inner, you've done a lot of inner work. You're very productive with that, and whoever it comes forward, she better bring their A game because you are not going to settle. You're not going to settle for anything less than true love. So it's coming, okay? Um, I don't want to say this because it sounds so terrible, but it's true. Most people that you've met, they don't deserve you. So they better bring their A game, right? They better be willing to spend some time, put in the effort, to try. You're willing to try. You have an open mind about this, and I love that. I think you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. But let's find out. Spirit, why don't you tell me about who's coming in? If there is someone coming in for pile number 3, please tell me about the love for pile number 3, please. Is there a love coming in the next 4 weeks? Any interest? The moon and Empress. Okay. What it's saying is it's hidden. You know that either side can come out of another person, but you're going to use your intuition and your people find you very attractive. Tell me more about this moon. Tell me more about the moon, please, Spirit. Tell me more about the moon. What else can I say about the moon today, Spirit? It's come out twice in this reading. Tell me more about the moon. Something flipped. Oh, I guess not. Tell me more about the moon, Spirit, please. For pile number 3's love life. What is the moon? Tell me about the moon, please, Spirit. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got 3 cards for that. And the moon is talking about you're going to do what you want to do. You're chasing your dreams, and you don't have time for the anxiety of a new love offer right now. So that's what the moon means in the second part of this reading, is that you may not expect this because you're on your own journey towards the star. So you're ignoring just thinking about love brings you anxiety. So all right, tell me more. Yeah, you have been hurt a lot. I think the person that's coming in for you, and I mean, not that I know that someone is coming in for you. I don't know that you're going to accept this. I think that you're on your own journey. Is there a love? Please tell me, Spirit. Is there a love offer coming in for pile number 3? A love offer for pile number 3. Tell me more about a love offer. The answer is no. And then the Hermit. So the answer is no on that. No love offer for you right now, because you're too busy loving yourself and learning how to do so with impunity. I think you'll be successful in that. The Wheel of Fortune comes out again, and it's under the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Wheel of Fortune, it just means that when it's time it will be time, and it'll be in divine time, and it's not going to be within the next 4 weeks. Uh, but the journey you are on, this mystical journey that you are on, it is going to bring you the abundance that you seek, the self-love, uh, the Empress. I mean, it's going to bring you to your higher self. Uh, you are going to become who you want to be before you can give your heart to anyone or even pay attention to any kind of offerings for the near future. So, I think that's going to do it for this reading, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, showing up, and showing out as always. You know what I'm going to say? Dream loves you, Spirit loves you, and God loves you. Peace out.